Hey everybody, we are back at the Hurricane HQ for our official 9:30 a.m. tropical update for September 5th, 2020. And current news is that we are watching a very active area in the Atlantic basin right now. As you can see right here on this image, this entire area, these two areas actually, have a very high chance of developing. This one has a 80% chance, which is quite high, and possibly some major impacts in the Gulf or even East Coast. And before we start, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next updates on these systems. And sorry everybody that I haven't been doing many videos recently. I've been kind of busy setting things up, but hopefully everything will be worked out soon. And yep. And today's comment of the day for September 5th is nightmares. And he said, I do be scared to live in Louisiana though. And yeah, this is an old comment, but it's a good comment. And also, I haven't really been getting any comments. Even though my last video did get comments, I 100% forgot to put them on here. So anyone who did comment on there, I thank you. And it's kind of crazy that last video actually got like 95 views, so that's good. And thank you all for watching that. So here's our current infrared image in the Atlantic, and as you can see, sorry about that little thing, but here's Tropical Depression Omar over here, very weak, continuing to weaken. And down here we have our tropical waves slowly getting organized. This one is the main tropical wave, which has the most organization. You can see a bit of an eye build-up too. Over here is our less organized one, which is very low chance of developing. Over here, this one is decent. So now let's just move on to our NOAA forecast right now. And as you can see here, here's Tropical Depression Omar, and if you want to see more details on that, you can see it's most likely not going to be a tropical depression that much longer. As you can see, it's only going to become a post-tropical cyclone as it gets a little bit more north, I would say. Most likely die off east of Maine area, quite far out. So it should die off by tomorrow, 2 p.m. I don't even expect any impacts from this system, possibly just stronger waves along the coastline. Wind speed probabilities are slowly decreasing, although 40% chance is not too bad for the system, so it has a possibility of becoming a tropical storm again, although definitely less likely. And tropical storm force winds, even though it's a very low chance, there is a chance for it, and possibly by Sunday 2 a.m. is when we'll get all of these areas tropical storm force winds. That's basically everything to cover with that system. Let's head over to our disturbance 2, which actually, as of the 8 a.m. advisory, it has a 90% chance of developing and a 50% in the next 48 hours, so definitely a chance for developing there. And here we only have a 10% in the next 48 hours, while very high 70% in the next 5 days for this area. This area has a very low chance, both 10% in the next 2 days and 5 days. So this is definitely something to really watch carefully. This one is most likely going to develop soon, or in the next 5 days is what they're saying. It almost has to develop, because 90% is basically as high as it can go. There hasn't been any 100% chance. The only 100% chance is a post-tropical cyclone, or a potential tropical cyclone. So this is a very high chance of developing, and definitely something to watch. We head over to the eastern Pacific area. We have one area. We've been watching this carefully over the last few days, actually. this area is looking very well developed around here, and it has a 70% chance of developing, so I think it's very high chance of it impacting anywhere along here. And then in the Central Pacific, nothing really to worry about. So basically what we're watching is the Eastern Pacific and 100% the Atlantic for all these areas. It doesn't matter. So now let's jump right over. I'm going to go to tropical tidbits. Sorry, I've been looking at this. It looks like Invest 92L is what we're watching. And is it actually over there? Sorry, everybody, about this, but no. Why does this get a name and this one doesn't? Alright, I'm confused with this, but alright, I guess this is Invest. I'm sorry, everybody. Alright, I guess this is Invest 92L. The one right here has a 90% chance of developing, and models are definitely taking it on that northern track, possibly affecting the East Coast, Florida area, possibly in the Gulf. I think it's more likely on the East Coast, says the GEFS. Wait, I don't know. Oh, this is the GFS. I don't know why it says GEFS. But anyway, this GFS does take it all the way over there. GEFS, Canadian model, definitely similar. And European, definitely similar. So most of these models to make it going up. Possibly some major impacts on the East Coast. Intensity guidance right now. Mostly showing it getting into tropical storm, possibly Category 1 hurricane in the next few days. And let's take a look here. Invest 91L looks like the other system. And it has a lot lower chances of it developing into a tropical storm, although it's possible. Models show it really is a mess. And that's basically everything in tropical tidbits. If you guys do have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section. So as you can see on the screen right now, this is tropical depression Omar over here. Looking quite weak in the windy model. Sorry about that. Looks like winds up to 35 miles per hour. Definitely is tropical depression. Though they're getting up there. These areas not yet tropical depression. Looks like 33 miles per hour. But actually, that's actually getting into that. I think 35 is officially tropical depression status. Well, that's what it looks like. This area does look like it has a high chance of developing, though. Like, I'm seeing winds up to 34, 35 miles per hour, which is getting up there. Possibly a tropical storm in the next few days. Next 2 days, a little less unlikely. But definitely possible. Why is there... What is this? No idea. No idea. Oh, I guess that was because I was tracking the last system, Laura. So... Also, everybody, you guys can comment in the chat. Do you think Laura was a Category 5 at one point between advisories. It did reach 155 miles per hour, but do you think it did get to that 157 mile per hour? Your thoughts, you can leave that in the comment section, and you could be chosen to be featured in our next video. And I'm sorry about this video. This video is actually, for some reason, not as good. Sorry, everybody, about that. I haven't been doing videos recently, and I gotta kind of get back into that. Higher wave heights. This is insane down here. I never noticed these waves down here. These are kind of high, 35 feet. I don't want to be a boat down there. And I know some people have been asking in the comments about this other thing, typhoon, super typhoon. It did become a super typhoon at one point. Is there a way to see that news or something? I don't know. Everybody, I 100% forgot about what this typhoon was. Right now, it's not a super typhoon. If you would like, we could do some tracking on this. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been doing many videos, and I kind of lost the feel of the video, so this one's probably not going to be as good, but the next one should be. So I'm looking at my second screen here, and it looks like right now it is Typhoon Hashen. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, everybody. It's currently moving northwest-north at 9 miles per hour, kind of slow. And the maximum sustained winds, 130 miles per hour, which is kind of high. It is officially a typhoon, not classed as a super typhoon. A typhoon is 74 to 136 miles per hour. Super typhoon is anything above 137. Really? I always thought it was Category 5. It doesn't matter. So it's very close to super typhoon then. If it was 7 miles per hour stronger, it'd be a super typhoon, I believe. Wow, that's really a good example of a typhoon. But we could take a look at this. Wow, that is good. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. If you guys actually want me to do a tracking video on this, like today, I could definitely do that. I could do Extreme Weather Live. You could just comment in the live chat if you want me to do a Extreme Weather Live video. I could be talking, like I know overnight ones I don't talk. I do check in, but wow, this thing's really well organized. Like, this is like a perfect representation of a hurricane or typhoon. They're the same thing, just call it different things. Wow, you could really see that. Really see that. I don't know if you guys could see this, but you could definitely see that it's almost like with the channel's logo. Like similar to Travel Tidbits, that actually does look kind of good. It looks like it's currently making landfall on, I can't pronounce this. This is area where it's probably getting the strongest winds. If we just jump right over to windy. Wow. We are getting 106 mile per hour sustained winds in this area. 111. So if anyone, I have there's a very low chance anyone's watching this from this area, but wow, that is actually kind of good. That is very well organized. Like, if you see that wind stream, wow. And it's really disturbing a lot. Like, it's really like just pulling in that wind. It's really well defined. I'm not 100% sure what the pressure is. Let's see wind gusts. All right, the wind gusts over here, 118 miles per hour. That is really high. If someone actually was here, we're actually seeing. Wow. Of course, there's no weather stations on these islands, though. Oh, there is. Okay, all right, let's see. This one's reading, it looks like 63 mile per hour right now. 49 minutes ago? Seriously? That could change. Well, that is definitely really high for wind speeds. If anyone's wondering, I did join the Weather Underground team, so if you look in New York, you might find my weather station. Wow, that is really high. I saw like 120 at one point. Yeah, 122. I saw 125 earlier. Even over here, we're seeing really strong winds. Although the weather stations are picking up too high. Although, why are these for like... How long ago is this? Yeah, these are like 50 minutes ago. Well, hope everyone stays safe there. Well, I guess back to the Atlantic real quick. This is... Everyone who really watches this is in the Atlantic, I assume, so... This actually is a little bit well organized, I would say. Let's look at the radar and satellite. And I want to let everyone know, if another thing you guys can comment is, I'm always looking for feedback. So if you have any suggestions or anything to make the channel better, I might implement them if you tell me. If there's any new maps you want to see, you would just tell me anything you want to see. They're like, wow, it does get slightly more well organized, I would say. If you look at visible satellites, it's getting a little bit well organized. It's kind of getting a little bit larger in size, I would say. And I guess it's like sunrise over here. It's almost like it's expanding. Interesting. But as you can see, the sea surface temperature is very warm all the way up to like Long Island area. So it's very warm everywhere in the Atlantic mostly. So these systems won't have a hard time developing or anything like that. Very good chances of it developing. And if it does, very good chances of it increasing in strength. Let's just head over to Mike's weather page real quick for a quick little... I'm actually looking for a map. Also, if anyone's up here in these areas, these states, if you're in the slight or marginal risk, make sure you stay safe over there for thunderstorms. Looking for one map. Can't seem to find it. Sorry, everybody. That if you guys don't want to watch this is fine. Just come back for the next video. I'm not 100% sure when that will be, but sorry this video wasn't as good. Here's actually our September track, and definitely possibility for East Coast impacts. This one actually shows it going through here, but anywhere in the green or anywhere in the blue is 100% likely. It is 100%. It has a high chance of going in that area. And we're nearing the peak of hurricane season. September 10th is the very high peak. We are currently, I would say, right here. So we are getting up there. Hurricanes and tropical storms. Well, we're almost at the peak. And of course, I can. Oh, this is actually interesting. All right, sorry about that. I'm not sure if anyone knows, but first I'll bring up the wind shear is very good. Very low amounts of wind shear, except in the Northeast, there's a lot of wind shear. But if anyone actually knows how to do something similar to this, like I know there's websites and they automatically have the images update. That would actually be good for my website. So if anyone has like the knowledge to do that, that would be great. I'll have to learn how to do that. Because for the website, I am like updating them every advisory. The images, and it takes because I have to download the images, and it takes a lot of time. Well, I guess I'm gonna end this video here. I'm sorry, but this video wasn't as good as some others. Oh, we have a lot of comments. Hey, LucasArm. Yeah, I agree. And hey, Joseph, or hey, Joey. Sorry. Well, I guess I'm going to end this video here. I guess I'll leave the chat open. Sorry, everybody. I have a second screen. I'm trying to get to cast. Doesn't matter. So I guess everybody, I'll just leave this infrared image rolling. So I'll let this run for just a few minutes. Hey everybody, so this is actually Tracking the Tropics, trackthetropics.com, and I guess we could actually use this now. Whoops. Hey everybody, I guess I'm going to end this video here. So yeah, this actually is kind of big. Hopefully everyone stays safe over there, but I guess I'm going to end the video here, everybody. Thanks everybody for watching. Please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next update. And I'll see everyone in the next one. Thank you for watching. Also, thank you everybody for commenting. Why did I